Our next speaker for today is Mr. Deepak Jaiswal, Director, Images Engineering Private Limited. Uh, Deepak's topic for today is integrated safety and security.
Hello. Yeah. Thank you so much. So, see, the topic today is integrated safety and security. Now, there are different technologies, and what we are going to present, I'm going to present is basically integrating all those different technologies which you have been using, all of us have been using till date. So, this is what we do. Basically, this one slide can tell you. And I've just changed my badge from that of an exhibitor to a speaker. So we have a live system here at C7A. So after this, you are welcome for that and to have a look at it. So moving on from the presentation side, what exactly we do and what technologies we are bringing together. So we have CCTV surveillance system technologies from different makes, and then we have fire gas safety security. We have IP-based unified public address systems, and then we have SCADA, DCS, and PLC. Now, just to explain you, like all of us know, but why? What is the importance? So I'm just thinking about like what I can make you understand, not as an instrumentation or probably a digital security. So I use this tool concept, which is having 4 legs over here. Now, what are those 4 legs? One is the access control, which is very important. Whoever is entering into your plant, going out, so that is important. The movement of the people. Then the fire alarms, that's more important for your safety. Then you have audio, so you need to communicate in the hours of need and requirement. Then the video. So these are the basic 4 components other than the process side of it, which you have been hearing in the morning, since morning, so I'm not talking about that. Now, all this integrated into one can give you a better result in terms of your maintenance of your plant, talking to different areas of your plant, not only from security point of view, but controlling your process as well. So this is the SCADA which is sitting on top of it. So we have integrated the SCADA. We have developed our own software and everything. So it can be any make of SCADA, and when we are able to integrate all these 4 different technologies, what are there available in the market with the SCADA. Now, what is this basically? This is nothing but one platform. So this is what is there. Little bit I'm going to present on this. So what are the needs? In reliability, quick response, we all know that, so I've just summarized all that. And then what we have is long life for the entire plant. And then we have serviceability. And then why integrated communications? So what is the need for that? So basically, to improve overall security and safety, which as I said when I was talking about this tool concept, and then leverage the total knowledge on the organization and enhance existing devices and systems. So what are the operational? So we have classified it into 3 parts: operational benefits, maintenance benefits, and the financial benefits. Now, say for example, you have some DCS or HMI or something, and then you have a process CCTV, you have a PA system, audio system, you have fire alarm system, all independent talking to each other. Now, the operator sees something on the HMI or the DCS or the SCADA, and he doesn't know exactly what is happening. The alarms are there in front of him, but he doesn't know what is exactly happening in the field. So we are integrating all that, so the moment there is an alarm on the HMI, the operator is able to visualize, so he gets a video feed of that. So exactly what is happening, is there a fire really happening in the field, or is there an intrusion into the commands? So all that has been brought, so that brings in one platform, reduces the manpower as we say, and leading to financial benefits, maintenance benefits, so all integrated platforms into one. So this is, as what we say, army of one in the security world. So early and reliable detection, you don't have to be dependent on somebody like watchman is missing, this man is missing, the supervisor, the operator, or somebody. So this is all into one. Remote visual verification, so what you see is that is what you believe probably. and that is why this system, an integrated solution helps you for that. Then the total threat prevention, the perimeter and all that, whatever areas are there protecting critical infrastructure, that is also a area that is what we are covering today. Safety security devices over IP networks, so it's fast, digital, and easy to communicate. This is a typical architecture which I have shown over here. This may change from plant to plant or application to application. So like you can see over here, you have different CCTVs, fire alarms, access control, PA system, and walkie-talkies, EPA, BX, all integrated into one. So this is what we are talking today, and this is what is required, and probably the dream. I've seen many tenders being into marketing and sales, but majority of the times what we see today, the major, I wouldn't name anybody, but major, all contractors, they take deviation, and when everybody takes a deviation, you don't have any option. You have to accept that deviation. But there is a solution which is viable, which is achievable, and this is what you can promote in your plant and use it in your plant. So how it works, the solution is activated as soon as there is a threat detected in the field. And this threat can be of any type, whether it is intrusion, whether it is fire alarm, or maybe somebody shouting, or it can be anything. So I'll just show you one example where you have fire alarm integration, you have CCTV integration. So this is what it is, like the signal is generated, goes to the fire and other things. So how it's traveling.
Attention. This is a fire alarm. Please proceed to the nearest emergency exit.
So this was a fire alarm which was initiated, and so this was announced through the PA system. So the PA, and probably the CCTV also focuses on that area, because all the systems that we are using are IP based. So you know the exact location of that, you can pinpoint on that. The CCTV sees the fire alarm location, the announcement happens in that area. It's not happening in the entire plant, so you don't have to create a panic situation by announcing it in the entire plant. So you restrict your announcements based on the severity of the alarms and the type of alarm and the area where it is required to be activated, and probably if some access control doors have to be opened, turnstiles, or other boom barriers and everything has to be open for evacuation purpose. So all that can be deactivated at that point of time. So this is one of the slides which is showing that. So operational efficiency in security operations. So virtual presence, your virtual presence, you are taking care of the entire plant by not being there at the plant itself. And then we are covering like audio, as I said. So why audio should be integrated into full reports, audit trails. Like many times somebody says, the operator says, I called up the supervisor, he was not there on his seat. So audit trail facility, if it is there inbuilt into that, which is the major, like the blame game starts after an accident, who made what and who did what. So exactly this is what can be prevented. All this audit trail, who made the call, what time, what was the message, and all those things can be integrated with this video, audio, everything. This is another example of the PA system, IP-based PA system that we have. And so this is what it shows, like you can see, and we have different solutions, like whether it's for hazardous area or safe area or industrial grade, different temperature ranges, different, even the speakers with IP addresses. So announcements, call stations are all IP based, so you exactly know where it is coming from, where the announcement is to be made. Like here what you see basically is a crane, I mean what has been shown over here. This has got a call station which can be also connected over wireless. Now the moment there is a something happening over here, since the crane is moving, so and if some other communication devices are not working, still this can communicate and you can make an announcement where that problem is there over there. So it can say that problem is at which machine or crane or whatever application. So the actual problem, the CCTV working over there, the announcement being made for that particular location. This is another example, like all our call stations have built in, I mean they can take in the sensors over there, directly NONC contact. So it can be a temperature high signal, it can be a pressure high signal. We have just shown a temperature high over here. So instead of, even if the wireless is not working, I mean, this call station can take a direct signal from the sensor and then make an announcement. And accordingly, all those other devices, which I said, CCTV or anything else, that also can be integrated with that. We have done a project for Adani LPG plant. Mr. Verma is not here, right? Simon was the contractor there. So we have integrated all this, and this is a very good solution. This is probably Emerson Delta V DCS with our common PA system, with CCTV of Honeywell, access control from Honeywell. So we have integrated all that with, so the moment the operator sees something, whether it's a level, overflow or whatever, the camera turns in, the PTZ cameras turn into that direction, and the HMIs show that video pop-up is there. So the operator is able to visualize. So as far as detection, mitigation, there is another camera which is on the mitigation side. So that is also sensing that. So we have the full critical, what I call the tags, which are mapped and are monitored. So this is a project Mundra, Adani LPG plant, which has recently come up. So we have, our scope was all the 6 parameters. DCS, of course, was not supplied by us. That was from Emerson. But we integrated with Emerson. So this, I would say, like a summary, wherein all the integrated technologies are there. So one platform and different technologies like walkie-talkies, VHF, or be it our call stations, CCTV, everything integrated into one. So the conclusion is that video to quickly verify all alarms. So whether those are spurious alarms which are there on the HMI, so the operator can verify. Diffuse potential trouble through interactive audio control. So you can guide your operators sitting somewhere remote that there is a problem and it needs immediate attention. Warn off intrusion before it happens. So something is happening, so you can take a corrective action or prior action before it actually happens and causes harm to you. Response to real threats only. So you can, ignore the false alarms because you are able to view and you are able to see exactly what is happening. Review all activities centrally or remote as well through web applications. Provide remote customer assistance through audio. Like the technician is working, as I said, and then the supervisor is somewhere there in the middle of the night. So, and he's not having mobile phone or VHF or whatever, any mode of communication. The call station over there, remote hands-free operation. So, and the supervisor is able to visualize through the CCTV, say something, and the operator is able to hear it. And then when the operator, technician is communicating with the supervisor, there is also a facility that wherein the background noise also can be removed or eliminated up to a certain decibel. So the supervisor, what he hears at the remote end, also has a clear, crystal clear voice, or maybe a good voice. So as we rightly say, a watchman who never sleeps is never distracted, and a watchman and watches all of the time. So this is, you without any human intervention. So this is what is our tagline. And our partners for this, we have Honeywell as our partner for security safety. We have come in, Mr. George and Mr. Anthony are here. from Kamen, Austria. And then we have development partner. As I said, we have developed own in-house software. So IIT BHU is our development partner for that. So then we have maggot sensing systems. Of course, that's not a topic for today, but yes, we have the vibration condition monitoring. And then Walmet, which is also MaxDNA BHEL supplied DCS system. Thank you very much, and look forward. And I invite you again for the stall at C7A to have a real system. Thank you.